In today's episode, I'm going to spend more time on the feedback that I've got from you guys. Also, a few questions that have been asked and uh, mention, or rather, take the mention of all the suggestions that have been given, and promise you that we will come back and ensure all your suggestions are taken care of. So, let's start with a very, very basic first part of it, wherein you have put in a lot of wonderful messages to us, whether it is for GP sir, Jijo sir, Ravi Teja sir. Absolutely. I think, perfect way for revising the topics. Look forward to more such topics. You're an absolute superstar. Wonderful session by GP. Every second counts for the great show. These kind of comments, these kind of encouragement, this kind of an encouragement helps us become better and better and do it much more as we go along. Please keep it coming. We'll be very happy to take your comments, suggestions, brickbats if there are any, so that our endeavor, our commitment to your preparation is full. Let's look at some of the questions that are once again given to you. Harsh, of course, is talking about Jijo sir's session. Brilliant session. There is a question asked by Aditya Joshi. DILR 1000, what's the update? Yes, you will see DILR by the end of June without fail. Please give a brief about vocab junction by Ria. Is it relevant for CAT or OMET? Sanket Butara is asking this question. Now, vocab junction is useful for everybody and anybody. It has nothing to do with CAT or OMETs or anything else for that matter. If you want to improve vocabulary, there are two ways of doing it: in a very structured manner, the way Ria has done, or more importantly, also you can look at Norman Lewis, Word Par Medisi, reading lots of newspapers on a regular basis and building your own flashcards. I think there are multiple and many ways to look at that. If you can do that, I am pretty sure that not only your vocabulary will improve, but also your reading comprehension. Now, here is something very interesting about some Chetan. I don't know who this gentleman is, but seems very, very annoyed. He's talking obviously about GP and me. Both sound like sitting under a rock. I'm not sure what made them qualified enough to answer these questions. Have you attended all these colleges or just give CAT multiple times? I can only say something, Chetan, that sometimes when people question you, we'll feel that, yes, there is a lot more to be done, that many people do not know what we have done as in our careers for the last 20-25 years. What I would like you to do, Chetan, is go back and check Gautam Puri, GP from Career Launcher. He's a founding director much before you guys were probably born. But let me tell you, his insight, his direction, his mentoring has helped not one, not two, but thousands of students to reach their eventual destinations. I won't comment majorly on myself, but I would like you to look at it that if you find that our sessions are useful, please feel free to listen to that, get value out of it. If you find that's completely not consequential at all, you can easily ignore them. There are multiple YouTube videos which you don't even have to see. Soham Mandal is asking, how is Masters Union or IIM Kozhikode? I would say IIM Kozhikode has a very strong brand name. The BL program is very, very strong. Also, in the last 2 years, they have made a name for ourselves. Masters Union is growing up. I would say if one has to take a decision, it makes sense to go to IIM Kozhikode. Nishant is asking a very basic question. Can anyone please share the mail ID? If you have already not got it, Nishant, my email ID is a simple arks@careerlauncher.com. Bhavnath Rathod is asking, sir, good evening. I want to do an MBA in IT. Which college and exam best for me? First and foremost, do not do an MBA in IT alone. IT could be a specialization, Bhavna. A lot of people think about business analytics. I'm not saying don't do it, but MBA is a business administration course. It's a master's in business administration. A 2-year course there takes you through all areas of management. And tomorrow, you want to be a CEO or at the top level, going up the ladder of the corporate ladder, as I would call it. Hence, a generalized MBA will always be better off than a very, very specialized MBA. And hence, I'm saying, do not worry about that. Having said this, any of the IIMs, any of the IITs, even NITI for that matter, will be giving you a very strong MBA in systems, majoring in systems and IT. Then lastly, thank you for the suggestions, my friend. Kuldeep, for example, is asking, sir, can you bring some videos on improving calculations? If you have really looked at GP Sir's Jugaad solutions and speed mathematics solutions in the YouTube, you will find a lot of these completely covered in his sessions. Please make sure that you go through them without fail. Subscribe to this channel so that you will keep getting the value out of it. Next, Ayush is asking, sir, we need your guidance in LRDI. My friend Ayush, I am indebted to your such request. I will definitely make sure that LRDI or DILR, as they call it for CAT, will be taken care of in these future videos as we go along. Ravi is already doing that, Ravi Teja, and I'm sure even GP myself will be adding to the bandwagon. Neha Sharma is asking a simple last question before I close today's session. Sir, please make a video on admission process of FMS. We will definitely do that, my friend. You can be rest assured of that. Watch us every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday with GPK Cat Funda, Access Advice, Teja Teachers, Ravi Teja that is, and Jijo Speaks on a regular weeks. Subscribe to our channel to ensure that you get the regular updates. We are here to help you in this great journey of yours to get into the best institutes in the country. With that, this is the end of episode from ARCS Advice. See you in the next one. All the very best.